We love
Salute to
hip-hop.
Thoroughbred. And I don't know, viewer discretion advised as well, because I know not everybody's going to be like salute to this man. But Thoroughbred was arrested, and this is Toronto rapper Thoroughbred for anybody who doesn't know. Ardwick General, right? That's the area he's from over here. Ardwick General Thoroughbred arrested in California. I did a news story on him before, and like I said, we took it down on request because it was kind of hot. Right? Let me see if I can find it in my archives. And what he was on the run for, basically, there was a kidnapping that went down, and an M, right, unaliving, that went down a few months back, and no, a few years back. My bad. Maybe about 3 years ago now. Okay, and what ended up happening, it was with a woman, a Muslim woman over there in Vancouver. Okay, let me see if I can find the actual news story that I had, because I don't want to mess up the story. I know I might have put it on private. Yes, found it. Okay, I found it. 1 second. Let me pull it up on the screen. Let's pull it up on the screen. Unfortunately for some people, for example, the families of this woman here, this is good news. But I'll pull up the news story so we can get a little bit more acquainted. This is from a year ago now. So March 2023 is when I put out this news story.
This is your boy Friday Ricky Dread, back with another news from the 6 report.
Audio is trash.
I have the unfortunate news to report here that one of our We Love Hip Hop alumni, Thoroughbread, has a $100,000 reward on his head in connection to an alleged kidnapping. Now, I'm catching the story here from CTV News Barrie, and this is an article that just came out today on, or actually was just updated today on March 8th, 2023. It says here on the headline of the article, arrest warrant issued for Toronto man wanted in Elsna Hashtamari's abduction investigation. Now, it's saying that Thoroughbred has been identified as one of the 3 suspects, and a picture was released on February 16th as part of the woman's investigation for abduction. Now, it's saying here that Hashmatari disappeared on January 12, 2021, after being dragged from a relative's home in Wasaga Beach into a white Lexus SUV by...
My bad, Wasaga Beach. That's over here in Ontario.
By 3 suspects. Her former boyfriend faces criminal charges in connection with her alleged abduction. Now, Thoroughbred is a past guest on the We Love Hip Hop.
And just to be clear, with Thoroughbred, he's not the boyfriend of her. Okay, her boyfriend was another gentleman, same race, basically. I don't know exactly what they are, so I'm not trying to disrespect. But yeah, her boyfriend was like I think what was his name? Her name was Elznaz. R.I.P. to her. They got homie's name in here, Thoroughbred. And the reward was super low. That was disrespectful reward. White SUV with Saga. Former boyfriend. I don't remember what her former boyfriend's name was, but he was a different. He was a gentleman, basically same as her. You know what I mean? Muslim brother.
Podcast and a well-known rapper here in the Toronto scene. He has a plethora of bangers that he had dropped from back in the days all the way up to this year. And for a while, we haven't been hearing from Thoroughbred online. His Instagram.
That's facts. I'll pull up the interview that I have with Thoroughbred from back in the days. Holy shit. A while back now. Thoroughbred. Let's get this shit popping.
The panel said, you know what? Fuck, I want to violate this guy. Wrote a report.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to believe? Me or her?
Yeah. True. Yeah. What's this here?
It's a crime. Fuck that. I'm putting it out. You guys want to violate me? Violate me.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And they sent you back.
Sent me back for a couple months. That's when I dropped. I'm after politics.
niggas feel you might tell no killers doing L's. You think a nigga like jail just for this glitz that probably give a hit like 12.
See, y'all, listen, y'all hear a little bit of the, see, this is why we love hip hop interviews, because we do little cutaways, get to hear a little music, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised that I didn't get a copyright on this, because I put a long music segment in there. But very talented individual, extremely talented.
Why I move how?
Okay.
So a little bit after I dropped After Politics, they divided. Said,
wow. So this interview was shortly. Wow, this is 5 years ago. Jesus, Murphy. So June 27th, 2019 is when we actually did this interview. And I think this is the a first upload. This was on a re-upload. Right? He had just come home from jail about a year before that. So he was on road for probably 4 years in total, because all of this stuff started going down about a year ago, right? That news story that I just showed you guys just now, that was from a year ago, right? So yeah, I had to end up taking that story down, unfortunately, right? With the whole thoroughbred. But yeah, he got arrested over there in California. And this is pretty similar to what happened with Top 5, but he didn't go all out like how 5 did with the whole taking pictures with rappers and all that type crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he made it to California. That's, you know, a lot of times it's not the hardest thing to get across the border, as long as you get yourself some, you know, somebody get you 1-2 IDs. There's other ways that I'm not going to mention on live. But, you know, man, can get across the border if they really, I could get across the border if I really wanted to, straight up and down. All right. But I'm not going to, like, I'm not on the run, so I'm not going to try to sneak across the border. You know what I'm saying? The same issues that people have with migrants and all that type of stuff over there in the US when it comes to the Mexico, California border and all that type stuff. We got that over here too. And we got it from y'all too. We got people who come all the way from the United States, come all the way from the south border of the United States, come all the way up to Canada, and boom, go upstate New York somewhere, and next thing you know, they over here in Canada. But hold your head to Thoroughbred. Once again, RIP to that young lady, because there's definitely, you know, somebody whose life was lost in this situation. The kidnapping she was kidnapped for so many years that people assume that she was deceased at this point. All right. So we can't even say for sure if she's deceased. However, I'll give you guys some updates on this as they do come in. I'm sure they're going to extradite him back over here to Canada, as long as he doesn't have any charges to face over there in the United States. Right? Because a lot of times when mans are on the run, it's hard for them to just go get a job. So they end up having to commit more crimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this in his case. And there's no other information as far as what's going on here in this post here. Salute to Six Trench for the post. As far as like the details of his arrest and where he was arrested. But as far as the extradition process, I know it takes at least or up to 3 months. Oh, Hector Rico's like, when the freak was the Aiden Ross news? My bad. Yeah, let me circle back. I forgot about that Aiden Ross shit. Got so caught up in all of that Drake stuff. Listen, man. Salute to Thoroughbred. Listen, dog. It's the nation of Drizlam, bro. I'm sorry. I forgot about Aiden. Let's do the Aiden Ross thing, and then we're gonna get out of here. Aiden Ross. He linked up with the Trumpster. Word up, the Trumpster. You know whose page I'll go on? Academics has been loving this shit. Hold on before we end this story here. Kyle Johnson said he killed a rapper in Miami. Do your homework. Is that facts, fam? Holy shit. Oh, snap. That's facts? I don't know. Listen, this is I'm going off of the comments. Comment gang strong. Christopher Davis saying he's going to Florida first. For real, eh? Mudding. See, this is what I'm talking about. This literally goes into what I'm talking about. And listen, everything is innocent until proven guilty. But when you're on the run, and this has happened multiple times now, Top 5, Young Lava, niggas end up doing another crime when they're on the run, and then that gets them hemmed up, and then they have to face that, deal with the charges from that, and then after they deal with those charges, then deal with the extradition back over here to Canada. So if they're able to beat their charge or get through something quick, like Young Lava was locked up and got out of jail under a different name, allegedly. All right? But hold your head to Thoroughbread. Most definitely.
We love hip hop.